Me and the boy walking. Work today, so I walk him before I go to work, and then I might walk him a little more before we leave. I think I might leave around about 3, so maybe about 2:30ish, walk him again, 2 o'clock. I'll figure it out when the time comes. But just walking, talking, staying grateful, learning. I'm just learning. But I'm learning that within myself, I don't know if it's me or it's something else, but something or me is, I like some of my suffering, and I'm learning that. But it's like a subconscious thing, because I'm trying to talk to women online and stuff like that. And I'm questioning it, like, are they real people, or are they just computers, or is it AI? I don't know, maybe I just need attention. Maybe I just need attention. Maybe I need to be validated or accepted, But then the other thought is, it comes when it comes and it goes when it goes, and that's just what I'm learning. But sometimes I don't want to let go of things because I cherish it, or I don't want to accept to let go, and it's much easier to say it than do it. And how I am letting go of things is just letting the thoughts pass. Just talking to more people and understanding their perspective and not judging them for having their own perspective or their own opinion. And that's what I'm learning, I'm learning to listen more. But there's so much subconscious thoughts and reactions that it's hurting me. But I'm learning. I'm getting older. I'm learning to let things be. I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm doing it, I feel like we level up at times in life and we don't even know we're leveling up, because you're either leveling up with your ego or you're just leveling up like spiritually. Maybe that's why we're tired all the time, because we're so strong in believing certain things, and we hold on to those beliefs, and it's possibly that it drains us. It drains me, I'm learning that now. I can't fix things. I can only fix my condition, fix my mental state, and fix my reality. And self-control is a big thing. Not lashing out or trying to change people, is something I always talk about, because I'm seeing it more and more. Because I think the way I live is better than the next person, but the next person thinks they live better than me. So it's like, we all create our reality, I'm back on Facebook and I see a lot of people that I went to high school with. That was over 20 years ago. I'm 42 now, so, and they have kids or they're married, and I've never really chose that life. I just chose to raise a dog and just be a solo artist, you know? And a thought of jealousy comes, or a thought of missing out comes up. But I know that's not me. That's just some fucking illusion I had since I was a kid, you know? Marry and have kids, you know, the movies all raised us, or raised me, you know? So that's not the life I want, you know? I feel like we already know, like I keep saying in my videos, like we know what we're gonna be. Most people want families and marriage. Maybe I just don't have the patience for marriage and family. I don't know, you know? I'm grateful that I'm learning. Just learning. One day at a time, one moment at a time, one thought at a time. I'm just grateful for that. And gratefulness is not always happiness or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Gratefulness is, for me, is just being aware, you know? We're getting older and we need to accept it. I need to accept it and just be grateful that I'm at this age. I was talking to a coworker yesterday, and he's a little older than me, but he asked, like, I wonder if I went to college or whatever, blah, 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 would my life be different? I'm just like, honestly, bro, I thought about that in the past, but I don't really think about that no more because, you know, I feel like there's always a reason why we've been through things. There's a reason why we work where we work. Like, I think our story's already created for us when we're born. That's why some people, you know, are born into a certain type of family, you know? So, or some people walk certain paths, you know? So, I really think our story's written before we're born. Genetics, and it has to do with our family line. Yeah, we can break curses, but most curses are spiritual curses, you know? And with me, it's more emotional things. With me, it's more it's all external things with me. Internally, yeah, I get angry and frustrated and all these stupid things, but that's all. I know life is not meant to be serious, only certain things, and life is not meant to be personal. The only things I need to take personal is my growth, my spirituality, my mental state. Everything else doesn't matter. Am I being a good dog owner? Am I being a good human? Do I have evil in me? Absolutely. Why? We're bred into this shit, man. Now we need to learn how to grow out of it. And yeah, I do still like validation, you know? It's just makes us feel wanted. It makes us feel important. But I'm learning that it is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and I need to be aware of me. So anyway, I'll cut it short. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.